All right, party people, what is going on? So today is day, I believe, 67, continuing on from yesterday. But today we have high bar squats. The big difference, however, is instead of having 3 or 4 sets of 7, we're at 4x3, which means high bar is getting heavy, like 240, 250 plus kind of heavy, which is going to be cool. I am going to basically be squatting high bar for reps, what I would usually be squatting low bar for singles 3-4 months ago, which I'm really hyped about. There's this just like new level of strength that I found, and it's insane. It's genuinely nuts, man. Yeah, I mean, like, go back 2 months and 250 for a single would be like a week 1 or week 2 low bar squat, and it's like, this is a week 1 deload high bar volume. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to me. Joey, you're a fucking legend, man. Joey is a goddamn hero of the sport for me. So, with that being said, I am going to get my gym stuff together and then head to the gym. There's not really much else to talk about today. It's just high bar and legs. So I'll see you for that. And I know my hair looks rubbish right now, but oh well. Catch. Alright people, 4x3. And I borrowed Adrian's knee sleeves. Why and how a man my size managed to get into these is beyond me. Oh, my shelf was awful there. That bar was rolling all the way around. Oh. I'll give it one more set with a better shelf, and then I'll drop the weight because that was really difficult. I cannot lie, that first set has made me feel physically nauseous, so I need to do better this set. Whew. Cutting open my thigh on the belt, fun. I'm not really quite sure what to do with these, because I know I am more tired because it's a deload week, but these are also difficult. I might drop it down to 225, so 235 for the last 2 sets, just play it safe. Whew. All right, gang. I've dropped it down to 230 instead of 225, just because, I'll be honest, it's a deload and it's feeling sticky. I'm also feeling quite fat, given that I literally ate breakfast like an hour ago. Right, fella? Yeah. Yeah. Do you mind if I get this one set and then it's all yours? All right, accessory time. party people. How's everybody doing? So, that session was a weird one. Forgetting my knee sleeves, no bueno, but the squats still moved well. Managing RPE expectation whilst in a deload is always a game of duck, duck, goose, except just like playing it as a blind person, because you have no idea what you're doing and everything feels horrible. Yeah, it's always an interesting day. And I always get a load of hypertrophy. That rear foot elevated split squat has generally made me feel nauseous, which is awesome, but not so awesome at the same time. Yeah, it's one of those where the adrenaline's always going to dump immediately afterwards, so I'm just going to get a protein shake into me, stare at the ceiling in my bedroom for half an hour whilst I contemplate life, and then have a shower and get on with the rest of my day. But all in all, it was a good session. I enjoyed it. 235 for 3x4 top set, or 4x3. Like, I'm happy to see where that goes. I'd like to try and hit probably 250. Warming up and then having to try on very small knee sleeves, like 250 was definitely not there today. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Whew. I am just out of it slightly. But we'll wrap this up and we'll get on to more interesting stuff. We're another day closer to squatting something bigger. So I've been Alex, the Bench Viking. I hope your lifts stay big, your stresses stay small. I hope you never feel as nauseous as I do right now. And I'll see you for the next episode. Catch.